On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Conquer.
To bring under control by force or authority.
Examples:
Conquer fatal disease. Conquer the world. You must conquer your anxiety about driving.
Dread.
To be very afraid of or worried about something that is going to happen or that might happen.
Examples:
Dread failure. Dread getting old. We all dread to think about what will happen if the company goes bankrupt.
Angiogenic.
Pertaining to or promoting the formation or growth of new blood vessels.
Examples:
Angiogenic factor. Angiogenic response. A drug with angiogenic properties has been developed to promote blood vessel growth and aid in wound healing.
Capillary.
A tube of small internal diameter, any of the minute tubes that carry blood.
Examples:
A capillary tube. Capillary action. There are many capillary vessels in the gills of fish.
Detoxification.
Also detox, the process of removing harmful or toxic substances from the body, the process of eliminating or reducing the harmful effects of something.
Examples:
Detoxification process. Natural detoxification. Detoxification programs can help eliminate harmful substances and improve overall health.
Sack.
A bag or pouch, typically made of fabric or leather, used to hold something valuable or important, a structure resembling a bag in an animal or plant.
Examples:
Sack contents. Abdominal sac. I placed my valuables in the sack before heading out on my hike.
Corkscrew.
A twisting device used for opening bottles or jars with a cork or other stopper, typically consisting of a spiral metal rod attached to a handle.
Examples:
Corkscrew bottle opener. Corkscrew staircase. The gymnast executed a breathtaking corkscrew flip, landing perfectly on the mat.
Womb.
The organ of a woman or female mammal in which a baby develops before birth.
Examples:
Tumor of womb. Womb transplant. The fertilized egg implanted itself in the womb.
Uterus.
A hollow muscular organ in the body of a woman or other female mammal in which a baby or young animal develops before birth.
Examples:
Uterus cancer. Bleeding from uterus. The physician prescribed medication to relieve the contraction of the uterus.
Placenta.
A temporary organ that feeds a fetus equals unborn and developing baby inside its mother's womb.
Examples:
Placenta blood. Fetal placenta. The placenta produces various hormones that help maintain the pregnancy.
Scab.
A dry, rough crust that forms over a wound or sore during the healing process. A person who continues to work while others are on strike or participate in union-breaking activities.
Examples:
Scab on skin. Thick scab. The worker had a scab on his knee from falling on the pavement.
Stimming.
A behavior often exhibited by individuals on the autism spectrum characterized by repetitive bodily movements or sounds, such as hand flapping or rocking, often used as a form of self-regulation or sensory stimulation.
Examples:
Autistic stimming. Stimming therapy. Autistic children may engage in stimming behaviors, such as rocking or hand flapping, to self-regulate.
Sprout.
To grow or develop new parts, typically leaves or shoots, from a plant, to emerge, develop, or arise gradually or suddenly. Noun, a young shoot or plant that emerges from a seed and starts to grow.
Examples:
Sprout seeds. Sprout wings. The flowers in the garden began to sprout after the first rain of the season.
Prune.
A dried plum that has a black, wrinkled appearance. Verb, to cut off branches from a tree, bush, or plant, especially to encourage growth.
Examples:
Prune a branch. Wrinkle like a prune. You should remove the seeds from the prunes before cooking.
Situ.
Short for situated, meaning located or placed in a particular position or circumstance.
Examples:
Ex situ conservation. In situ control. Melanoma in situ is considered the earliest stage of melanoma and has a high cure rate with appropriate treatment.
Alzheimer.
A neurodegenerative disease that causes memory loss, cognitive decline, and behavioral issues, is the most common cause of dementia in older adults.
Examples:
Alzheimer's brain. Alzheimer's risk factors. My grandmother has Alzheimer's disease, requires special care and attention from her caregivers.
Denominator.
The number below the line in a fraction.
Examples:
Common denominator. Different denominators. The first step is to rationalize the denominator of a fraction.
Conceptualization.
The process of forming or developing an abstract idea or concept, often through the use of language or other symbolic representations.
Examples:
Conceptualization of a problem. The conceptualization of the sculpture. The conceptualization of the project took several weeks to complete. A distinctive characteristic or attribute of a person or thing.
Examples:
The hallmark of a good scientist. The hallmark of modern life. A clear and simple expression is the hallmark of good writing.
Ominous.
Giving the impression that something bad is going to happen, foreboding.
Examples:
An ominous silence. Ominous sign. The ominous clouds in the sky foretold of an approaching storm.
Supple.
Flexible and easy to bend or move, gracefully agile, adaptable or responsive to change or new ideas.
Examples:
Supple muscles. Supple leather. The ballerina's supple movements left the audience mesmerized.
Microscopic.
Tiny, exceedingly precise and detail-oriented, of or used in microscopy.
Examples:
Microscopic inquiry. Microscopic analysis. Inspectors noticed microscopic cracks in the submarine's hull.
Autopsy.
A medical examination performed on a dead body to determine the cause of death or identify any underlying medical conditions or injuries, a post-mortem examination or necropsy, in animals.
Examples:
Forensic autopsy. Perform an autopsy. The autopsy report revealed that the cause of death was a heart attack.
Invade.
To enter aggressively into another's territory by military force for conquest and occupation.
Examples:
Invade other tissues. Invade his privacy. I have no intention to invade your privacy.
Metastatic.
Used to describe cancer cells that have spread from the primary site of origin to other parts of the body through the bloodstream or lymphatic system.
Examples:
Metastatic disease. Metastatic spreading. Metastatic cancer has spread from its original site to other body parts.
Glioma.
A type of tumor that arises from glial cells in the brain or spinal cord, which provides structural support and insulation for neurons.
Examples:
Malignant glioma. Brain glioma. The prognosis for patients with gliomas varies depending on the type and stage of the tumor.
Starve.
To suffer or die from lack of food, to cause someone or something to suffer or die from lack of food, to deprive something of necessary nourishment or sustenance.
Examples:
Starve for a victory. Starve to death. If you don't eat soon, you're going to starve.
Halo.
A circular band of light around the head of a saint or holy person in the art, often representing a spiritual aura. A circular band of light around the sun or moon, especially during an eclipse.
Examples:
halo effect, halo around the moon. The painting of the saint had a golden halo surrounding her head, symbolizing her holiness.
Neurofibroma.
A benign tumor or growth originating from nerve tissue, typically forming a firm, rounded mass under the skin or deeper within the body, often associated with the genetic disorder neurofibromatosis.
Examples:
Neurofibroma tumor, spinal neurofibroma. Hereditary neurofibromas are benign tumors that develop on the nerves.
Veterinarian.
Formal for a vet, a medical professional who specializes in the care and treatment of animals, especially those that are domesticated or kept as pets.
Examples:
Veterinarian clinic, experienced veterinarian. I took my pet to the veterinarian for a routine checkup.
Improvisation.
The act of making something up on the spot or creating or performing something without preparation.
Examples:
Improvisation on stage, jazz improvisation. He created a beautiful piece of music using only improvisation.
Euthanize.
To put a sick, injured, or very old animal to death humanely.
Examples:
Euthanize my terminally ill pet. Euthanize the rat. The family asked the doctor to euthanize their grandfather.
Dolphin.
A marine mammal that typically has a beak-like snout, a streamlined body, and flippers, and that feeds on fish and squid.
Examples:
Dolphin show, dolphin watching tour. The large group of dolphins swam gracefully in the ocean, jumping out of the water now and then.
Lesion.
A damaged or abnormal area of tissue in the body, usually caused by injury or disease.
Examples:
Muscle lesion, brain lesion. The doctor examined the lesion on the patient's skin to determine if it was cancerous.
Squamous.
Of or relating to thin, flat cells that form the outermost layer of the skin or line certain body cavities, such as the respiratory or digestive tract, referring to something that is covered with or characterized by scales or has a scale-like appearance.
Examples:
Squamous texture, squamous cell carcinoma of the lung. Early detection of squamous abnormalities can lead to better outcomes in skin cancer treatments.
Pasty.
A type of baked pastry that typically consists of a filling of meat, vegetables, or other ingredients, enclosed in a pastry shell. Adjective, pale, lacking in color, or dull.
Examples:
Pasty face, Cornish pasty. I plan to pick up a chicken pasty at that bakery on my way home from work.
Biopsy.
The process of removing and examining tissue from the body of the sick person to determine the existence or cause of a disease.
Examples:
Biopsy of bone marrow. Liquid biopsy. The doctor performed an excisional breast biopsy.
Sarcoma.
A type of cancer that originates from connective tissues such as bones, muscles, blood vessels, or cartilage, which occurs in various parts of the body and are characterized by the abnormal growth of malignant cells.
Examples:
Soft tissue sarcoma. Osteogenic sarcoma. My uncle is starting a new chemotherapy regimen for his bone sarcoma this week.
Lymph.
A colorless fluid containing white blood cells that carry waste matter away from body tissue and help to prevent infections from spreading.
Examples:
Lymph vessel. Lymph flow. There was a massive swelling of the lymph nodes.
Nod.
To lower and raise one's head, sometimes several times, as to show approval, agreement, greeting, or confirmation.
Examples:
Nod at each other. Nod courteously. She nodded quietly in response to the question.
Remission.
A period of time when a disease or condition is no longer present or active, a lessening or reduction of symptoms or intensity, forgiveness or pardon for sins or debts.
Examples:
Complete remission. Clinical remission. The cancer patient was delighted to hear that their disease was in remission.
Myeloma.
A type of cancer that originates in plasma cells, which are a type of white blood cell found in bone marrow, characterized by the abnormal growth of these cells and the overproduction of antibodies.
Examples:
Bone marrow myeloma. Plasma cell myeloma. My grandfather was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, a cancer affecting plasma cells.
Colorectal.
Relating to or affecting both the colon, equals a part of the large intestine, and the rectum, equals a part of the digestive system, often used to refer to medical conditions of the lower digestive system.
Examples:
Colorectal polyp. Colorectal surgery. A healthy diet and regular exercise can help reduce the risk of developing colorectal cancer.
Gastrointestinal.
Relating to the stomach and intestines, particularly about the digestive system or related disorders.
Examples:
Gastrointestinal disorders. Gastrointestinal symptoms. Certain foods can cause gastrointestinal problems if eaten in excess.
Stroma.
A supportive or connective tissue framework within an organ or structure, often found in biological systems.
Examples:
Stroma tissue. Stroma matrix. The stroma of the chloroplast is responsible for the synthesis of carbohydrates.
Metastasize.
Of a cancerous tumor or disease, to spread or grow to other parts of the body from its original location.
Examples:
metastasize to the liver, metastasize from breast cancer. Cancer cells can metastasize and spread to other body parts if left untreated.
Intrigue.
To make someone interested, especially by being strange, unusual, or mysterious. To make a secret plan with other people to harm someone.
Examples:
intrigue him, intrigue against his rival. The artist's innovative style of work intrigues me.
Starburst.
A decorative design or motif that consists of radiating lines or rays that form a burst or explosion shape, a type of candy that has a chewy, fruit-flavored center surrounded by a hard, fruit-flavored, or sour candy shell.
Examples:
starburst pattern, starburst flavors. The fireworks display ended with a colorful starburst lit up the sky.
Obtainable.
Capable of being obtained, acquired, or reached, accessible.
Examples:
obtainable resources, obtainable solutions. The information on their website could have been clearer, but I found an obtainable answer eventually.
Resveratrol.
A natural compound found in certain plants, particularly grapes and red wine, known for its antioxidant properties and potential health benefits, including its association with cardiovascular health and anti-aging effects.
Examples:
resveratrol-rich foods, resveratrol benefits. Resveratrol supplements are often taken for their potential health benefits.
Strawberry.
A sweet, juicy fruit with a reddish color, a seeded surface, and a green, leafy top.
Examples:
the strawberry pie, strawberry greenhouse. He had a strawberry smoothie for breakfast.
Soybean.
A legume crop widely cultivated for its nutritious seeds, often ground into meal or pressed into oil for food products, with other uses including animal feed, fuel, and industrial applications.
Examples:
soybean oil, soybean production. The farmer harvested his soybean crop and took it to market.
Potency.
The strength, power, or intensity of a substance, typically referring to its effectiveness, concentration, or ability to produce a desired effect.
Examples:
sexual potency, nutritional potency. The potency of the medicine was evident in how quickly it relieved her pain.
Jasmine.
A tropical plant of the olive family, cultivated for its fragrant flowers. The flower of this plant, often white or yellow in color, with a sweet scent, often used in perfumes and teas.
Examples:
Fragrant jasmine, jasmine tea. The sweet aroma of jasmine filled the air in the garden.
Synergy.
The interaction of elements that, when combined, produce a total effect that is greater than the sum of the individual elements.
Examples:
Synergy collaboration, synergy between businesses. The new software program was designed to increase productivity by promoting employee synergy.
Steroid.
Any of several organic compounds that are produced in the body and have important physiological effects and affect the development and growth of sex organs.
Examples:
Steroid abuse, a steroid hormone. Some steroids are banned for use by athletes because of their muscle building effects.
Parsley.
A biennial herb with flat or curly green leaves that are commonly used as a garnish or seasoning in cooking, often added to dishes for its fresh flavor and decorative purposes.
Examples:
Italian parsley, chopped parsley. I added some fresh parsley to the dish for added flavor.
Lycopene.
A naturally occurring pigment and antioxidant found predominantly in tomatoes and other red fruits and vegetables, known to have potential health benefits.
Examples:
The absorption of lycopene. Lycopene-rich foods. Lycopene-rich tomatoes are known for their potential health benefits.
Bloodstream.
The blood flowing through the body.
Examples:
Bloodstream in an artery. Bloodstream to the brain. Cancer cells are often carried throughout the body by the bloodstream.
Industrious.
Hardworking, diligent, and persistent in effort.
Examples:
Industrious worker. Industrious student. He was known to be very industrious and would often work late into the night.
Adipose.
Relating to or composed of fatty tissue, fatty or fat-like in nature.
Examples:
Adipose tissue. Adipose cells. The doctor advised the patient to reduce their adipose intake to improve their health.
Obese.
Excessively overweight, particularly to the point of being a serious health risk, having a body mass index, BMI, of 30 or more.
Examples:
Obese individuals. Obese children. The doctor warned him that his obese condition put him at risk for numerous health problems.
Non-stop.
Without intermediate stops between source and destination.
Examples:
A non-stop run. Non-stop talk. We tend to choose non-stop flights when we travel.
Furry.
Covered in fur or a furry material, resembling fur.
Examples:
The furry skin. Have furry leaves. The stuffed animal was so furry and soft that it was hard to resist hugging it.
Empower.
To give someone the power or authority to do something.
Examples:
Empower my life. Empower the secretary to do the same. The company empowered employees to buy low-price items without approval to achieve efficient purchasing.
Prophylactic.
Capable of preventing disease or intended to prevent disease.
Examples:
A prophylactic drug. Prophylactic protocol. The doctor carried out vaccination and other prophylactic measures.
Medicinal.
Of or relating to the treatment or cure of disease.
Examples:
Medicinal chemistry. Traditional medicinal. The medicinal properties of this herb have been known to help with various ailments.